Hello, it's me again. It's Rhys. And it's been a long fucking time, eh? So it's been about 8 months since I last uploaded anything or even sort of touched base and said hello. First of all, I just want to say I'm sorry. That was quite a long time to not say anything or respond to anything. It was an absolute disappearing act, and I shouldn't have done that, and should have just said, just checked in, really. So I'm really sorry about that from the bottom of my heart. Really am. I have missed you all. I've really missed doing this, both streaming and just creating content for the channel. I feel like now is a good time for me to kind of get back on it. Quite a lot's happened over the last sort of 8 months, so I guess I'll start with the first question, which is, where did you go? So I think last time I did a live stream, I mentioned about how I was going to be going back to my old place of work, which that happened. It was cool. I was really excited to get back there, and it's really nice. And I'm still working there, which is great. But I think that was the first sort of big hit to the channel, was that my job was evening work. So therefore it was kind of harder to schedule things like streams. With it being evening work, I was getting home a bit later, which meant by the time I got home, my fiance would be ready to go to bed because she had to be up early the next day for her job. When I started doing that job, we were also put on kind of opposite schedules because she was doing work during the day and I was working in the evening. So when I got home, she would pretty much be ready for bed, and I never really could find time to stream because of that. I kind of just want to spend time with her when I got home as well. So yeah, there's that. We are still kind of on opposite schedules, but it's a little bit better now. I'll give you some context as well, because this is something I don't think I've ever really spoken about on the channel before, like in my streams or anything. So let me just talk about my living situation, or our living situation. So basically, I currently live with my fiance, my lovely fiance Michaela, and her parents in her sort of childhood flat, the flat that she grew up in. We moved in here like late 2019, that sort of time, because we wanted to save money to move out, find our own place and stuff like that. But then the bloody pandemic happened, didn't it? So that kind of put a massive damper on our plans. So we stayed here. We just stayed here. And, you know, obviously Michaela's parents were really lovely and really kind in letting us stay here and, you know, still be here like till this day. They've been really cool about it, and, you know, it's really nice. Her brother lives with us as well, her older brother. He moved in during lockdown. It is a bit of a full house at times, but it is really lovely and we all get on really well. The only problem with it being is that because it is a shared space with quite a lot of adults, we don't have a lot of our own space to ourselves in terms of physical space. We only have our bedroom, which is here, which is where I always stream from and shoot videos from, because the other rooms in the house are always occupied by other people, which is fine, you know, it's just part of, it's just the way it is. But unfortunately, with everything having to be done in our bedroom like this, it means that, so if I want to film video or stream or something, it means Michaela can't usually be in the room as well. But then also when it comes to like night times when she's in bed, I can't. I mean, I could technically set up a stream when I get home. I mean, and she's made it very like clear to me that I would be able to do that even if she is just asleep next to me over there. But I don't really want to do that because I'd feel really bad doing that, and like I said, I'd much rather kind of just spend that little time I have with her. We are actually going to be back on the same schedules. We've been on opposite schedules now for about the past 8 months, but we're going to be back on the same schedule again soon, which is really nice because she's also going to be doing evening work, so we'll have lovely days together, which is really nice. That's one thing. That's one of the things, one of my excuses of my list of excuses of why I've not been here. The other thing was performing work. That happened. That was another thing that happened. I think, again, I mentioned this before in my last stream about, as well as starting my old job again, I was also going to be going back into rehearsals for a show that I was doing with my theatre company for our production of The Importance of Being Earnest, but with an interactive twist. It's a really fun interactive version of The Importance of Being Earnest. We did it before lockdown, and then lockdown happened, and then, you know, everything stopped. But then we were going back into rehearsals again, which that happened, and it all went great, and it was really fun, and it was great to be back in like the rehearsal room again. We redeveloped the show, added new stuff to it, like just made it better than it was before. And then we took it to Brighton Fringe Festival, which was not the best. Another story for another time. But after the horribleness of Brighton Fringe, we took it to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which was amazing and one of the like best experiences I've had in the past few years. We like pretty much sold out our entire run the whole week that we were there, which was amazing, and it was great, and people really were enjoying the show, and it was just really cool to be doing that again. And because of doing it in Edinburgh, we now have had some amazing opportunities come up for our company and for our show as well, which are really big, really exciting. I won't say too much about it because I don't want to jinx it, but stay tuned. I will update you on that stuff as and when it comes up. Edinburgh was amazing. It was really fun. We had a great time, a great show. It was just sick. It was really good. Then we came back to London and we did the show again a few more days, and that was really nice because my mum and dad came and saw the show and they'd never seen it. And I think I've mentioned this before in streams, but basically my mum and dad, my family, my mum and dad and my big sister, they all lived in the United States. My parents for the past 10 years, my sister for like the past 20 years or so. And because of everything that was happening with the pandemic, my parents and my sister all just decided they didn't really want to live out there anymore. They wanted to move back to England and kind of be, well, I guess to be with their family, with me and everyone else and stuff. Yeah, so my family all came over here, but my mum and dad, they literally moved over like last August, and then they'd only been in the country for 2 days, and they came and saw the show, and it was really lovely because they've not seen me like do anything live for like over 10 years nearly. Yeah, they were there and it was really nice, and that was actually my first time seeing them. My first time seeing them was in the audience of the show, so I couldn't say anything and I could see them and I was like, oh, you're here, but I can't talk to you because I'm in the middle of a show. But that all went really well, so that's kind of Ernest done. That was the whole Ernest thing, and that went good and that was really fun. So I was working my sort of muggle job for a bit, and then, you know, I did a few voiceover gigs, which was really nice. But then old lady opportunity came round, knocking on the door. I got a phone call from a previous employer, and they offered me a short contract of an acting job, which was really nice. So obviously I did that because I kind of was getting worried that I wouldn't get any acting work over Christmas, and a lot of my friends were off doing like panto and things like that, so I was like, oh, I want to do something as well. And then this phone call came and they offered me a job, and I was like, yeah, absolutely, I'll do it. So I did a 7-week run of a show called News Review, which is like a satirical comedy current affairs sketch show. So I did that for 7 weeks. That was really good, but it's quite an intense show because because the show updates every week, because it's all to do with like current affairs and what's happening in the news that week. You're constantly in rehearsals and then rewriting the show and then performing it. So I was there all the time. Like I was in rehearsals and then doing the show, rehearsals, show, like writing, like show. Like it was quite an intense run. So again, I had no time for anything else. But that finished in mid-January. I decided it was time to kind of give you guys an update, which is when I sent that little post out on YouTube. And yeah, then I was like, right, let me start everything by kind of doing an update on where I've been, because 8 months is a long time for not having said anything. So I would have felt bad just continuing without being like, here's what I've been doing, guys, just so you know, like I haven't been just avoiding you. There is like one other thing that I want to talk about it a little bit. I don't want to dram on too much, but I guess there was another sort of underlying thing, because there were definitely moments throughout the whole 8 months where I'd be like, I'm going to do something. No, I'm not. I'm going to do something. And I think the no, I'm not part of that was in those last, I don't know, few months when I was doing streaming and stuff. My mental health wasn't doing great. I don't know if anyone really noticed that much during streams and stuff. Obviously I was chaotic, but I think that's just me anyway, so I wouldn't worry about that. But I think I was just getting kind of a bit mentally and emotionally exhausted with doing the YouTube stuff. I did my rehearsals and I did Ernest, and that was really fun. It was very challenging because we had to like make it all COVID safe, and there was a lot of like things we had to sort out, and it was stressful, but it was a different kind of stress because it's acting work and it's what I just feel I'm naturally quite good at. I had confidence that even though when things were like getting me down, I'd be like, it's fine, I can get through this because I've gotten through this stuff before. When it came to YouTube stuff, I never really felt fully confident with what I was doing. I think sometimes my mind got the better of me, and I'd play into the doubt part of my brain quite a lot, where it'd be like, you're shit, you're not doing this right, no one likes what you're doing, this is all rubbish what you're doing. I think my head started doing that thing. I think the reason why So I'd been doing this YouTube channel with no audience, pretty much. I had 100 subscribers, and that was lovely, and I was really I was happy with that. I was like, 100 subscribers is great. That means 100 people out there like what I'm doing. That's great. I'm happy with that for now. But then I did Abigail's identity video, which is nearly a year old. Just realised that. And because I did that, and she has such a huge following, people knew my name. People came to my channel, and they watched all my videos, and they subscribed. Loads of people subscribed. I went from 100 subscribers to like 9,000 in like 4 days, which was insane. And I was like, what is going on? People were messaging me on Twitter. I had like loads of people sending me lovely messages and stuff, and it was amazing, and it was really cool and really shocking, and I've never had anything happen to me like that before. So that when that happened, I think I felt this pressure of, okay, all these people have come now looking at my channel. I need to like make them all stay. So I put this pressure on myself to try and almost please everyone that was coming, because I noticed a lot of people did like unsubscribe and stuff. Like I think I lost about 1,500 subscribers in the end. I think seeing that drop off of people, and then I think it just kind of sent me into this panic mode of no, people are leaving. I need to do what they I need to do what they want me to do, which is a very dangerous way of thinking. Then you become a people pleaser, and then you're never truly happy with what you're doing, because it's not the thing that you want to do. You're doing what everyone else wants you to do. I was doing the gaming stuff for a bit, but then in streams I'd always talk about, oh well, maybe I'll do like some acting stuff. Do you guys want? Do you want that one acting stuff? What do you want? What do you want? Tell me what you want. And then I end up kind of not doing anything and just kind of doing update videos all the time and doing those. I mean, for the point, the streams were fun. I did enjoy doing those. Those are really nice. But a lot of that as well was me being like, what do you guys want me to do? What do you want from me? Whereas I feel like I just need to be doing what I want to do. I had a step back, and I've had a little bit of a break, and it's been nice. Although I have been wanting to get back on and do stuff. I have actually been quite busy. I think what it boiled down to really is I wasn't fully being myself. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I was doing what I thought everyone else wanted me to do, which now it, I'm gonna just do what I want, but in a nice way. I'm not gonna be horrible. I'm not horrible. I'm not an horrible bastard. Anyway, that's kind of it. That's kind of my reasons why I've been away for so long. And as I said before, I just want to say sorry to everyone for that, and for being gone for so long. Also sorry for those last few months when I was doing streams, because I was definitely very scatterbrained and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what I was doing, and that's where all these weird suggestions that I was coming up with weird suggestions and then not delivering on them. So I'm sorry about that. If I got anyone's hopes up that I was going to do something and then I didn't do it, I'm really sorry about that. I wanted to thank everyone on my Discord community who are still all there, and you're all chatting, and it's really nice. You all still chat to each other, and it's really cool. It's really nice to see that you're all still there. And also thanks to all of you who, you always came to all the streams before. You always showed up. You always tuned in. It was really nice having you all there. I hope you guys will stick around for more stuff and come back to streams and that. And that kind of goes to everyone, really. I hope everyone does stick around and, continues to sort of grow with me on this channel, and that would be really nice. I'll try not to do this weird disappearing act ever again. Thank you for sticking with me and bearing with me through all of it. Basically, how the channel's going to go now, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do my own content. Whatever I do, I will do my best to make it fun, entertaining, inclusive, and just lovely for everyone. I want to make it for everyone as much as I can. I know I'm not going to be able to please everyone, and not everyone's going to enjoy the things that I'm creating, but that's fine too. That's absolutely fine, and I need to come to terms with that. That's a me thing. That's a me problem. But that's everything in a nutshell. I think the main thing to take away is I am back now. I am here. I will be going at a bit of a slower pace. Before, I was trying to pump out like a video every week, plus like streaming. That was too much. I can't do that anymore. I've got too much other stuff going on. I'm getting married in 3 months. I mean, there's a lot. Trying to carve out an acting career, working a muggle job, and also trying to sort out a wedding. There's a lot of plates being spun. YouTube as well. There's plates everywhere, falling, crashing all around me. I'm gonna upload at least once a month. Once a month is like the minimum. If I can upload more, I will. That just gives me plenty of time to like sit down, plan it properly, record it, edit it. The editing is for me is quite a slow process. I'm not the world's fastest editor. If I ever get to the point where I could hire an editor, that would be amazing. Then I would be able to pump out 4 videos a week. 4 videos a week? 4 videos a month, sorry. 4 videos a week might be a stretch. I don't know, maybe one day. That is everything. That is everything now. I've done it all. I've said everything I need to say. If you made it this far through the video, then thank you so much for sticking with it, and for sticking with me and this channel, and just being lovely and bloody cool and great, bearing with me and all my silly nonsense. If you didn't make it this far, well then, Watch your back. Nah, I'm only joking. I'll have another video out very soon, hopefully next month at some point, I guess, because this is the end of the month. There'll be another video next month, and then there'll be a video after that month. Thank you again, everyone, for everything, for being amazing. You are fantastic. Just hang in there, stick around. There will be more content coming soon. And until then, I'll see you in the next one, won't I? I love you all. Thank you so much for sticking around, and stay glorious, pals. Goodbye.